Have you ever said it is fine while your body was already drained to the bone? Have you ever kept everything calm on the surface while your muscles stayed tight, bracing for something bad to happen? Have you noticed that many times you please others not out of kindness, but out of fear that if you do not, you will be left behind? There is a precise moment. You nod, smile, type, "It is okay," put the phone down, your heart still racing, hands slightly shaking, then release a long breath, as if you just escaped a danger no one else could see. People praise you for being easy and understanding, yet you feel yourself slowly fading. A quiet belief pulls the strings. As long as they are okay, you will be safe. That belief does not stay only in your thoughts. It slowly settles into your body and shapes how you live. The real cost of holding grief too long is not just exhaustion, but numbness. You stop knowing when you are sad until your body collapses. You stop knowing what you need until you are empty. Trapped grief looks for detours, shallow sleep, sudden startle, a heavy chest at night, tension after ordinary interactions, or a sharp crash from a short message or silence others dismiss. The deepest loss is believing you belong only if you are easy, invisible, and undemanding. That shift begins the moment you stop treating sadness as something dangerous that must be pushed down. Grief here does not mean sinking or losing control. It means giving sorrow a clean, honest way out. You do not need to dig through every memory, retell every story, or force understanding. The purpose is simple. Allow grief to move so it no longer stays lodged in your body, pulling strings from inside. Being allowed to feel means emotions stay long enough for the body to learn they are not threats. Grief needs no lesson, only permission to pass. This permission to let grief move only works when it is held with care, not pressure. Gentleness is a clear boundary that keeps you from hurting yourself again. It does not mean feeling less sadness, but feeling it in safety. Safety means having a stopping point, the ability to return to the present, and not turning grief into a task to perform correctly. Going too far shows up as losing your anchor. Numb head, cold hands, racing heart, falling sensations. Gentleness then means pausing, stepping back, and choosing simple grounding. When you are on track, your body stays here. When your body can remain present, grief gains pathways instead of pressure. There are 4 clear exits that allow sorrow to leave gently and safely. The first exit moves through breath and body. Slow the inhale, lengthen the exhale, soften your shoulders, place a hand on your chest, and stay for several steady breaths. The second exit is small expression. Write without editing. Name the feeling out loud. Allow tears without apology. The third exit comes through sound and gentle movement. Audible breathing, slow walking, washing your face to return to now. The fourth exit is a bounded action. Give grief a defined window, then step back into daily life. These exits become meaningful when you can recognize them inside ordinary moments. At work, when a short remark tightens your throat, you do not need to judge it yet. Drop your shoulders, slow your breath, and quietly tell yourself that sadness is allowed. Then return once your body settles. In the bathroom, when emptiness arrives, let water run, breathe out longer, and allow moisture in your eyes. In bed, when grief meets anxiety, pause instead of scrolling. Feel your chest, sip warm water, and stay. After a hard talk, notice the urge to apologize and choose one steady breath first. Clear boundaries keep grief from becoming overwhelming instead of healing. A stopping point matters when your body begins to lose its anchor. And pausing is not failure, but a form of self-protection. Stop when self-blame appears, because criticism turns a moment of sadness into renewed injury. Stop when you start chasing results, since pressure turns grief into a test and the wounded child tightens immediately. From there, return to the present through simple actions. Feel your feet on the floor. Scan the room. Drink water. Wash your face. Touch something solid. Or choose one small act of care so your body receives safety again. How to know you are releasing grief rather than adding another layer of suppression becomes clearer when you listen to the body. You are releasing when afterward you feel a little lighter. Your breath deepens, and the urge to apologize, over-explain, or prove you are fine softens. That is a sign sorrow has found an exit. If instead you feel heavier, more exhausted, or more self-critical, it often means old strategies returned, like forcing calm or judging yourself. The true measure is not whether sadness disappears, but whether you still have to tense yourself to keep it away. When release replaces suppression, the sense of relief shows up in practical, grounded ways. You do not become someone who never feels sad, but someone who no longer fears sadness. You can feel it without panic, numbness, or the urge to run. Sleep deepens because your inner world no longer needs guarding all night. Silence triggers you less. Checking messages for reassurance fades. Apologizing just to keep peace softens. You stop performing fine to stay connected. Inside, there is more space to live because grief moves through instead of compressing into pressure. Relief that arrives this way points toward a deeper truth about healing. Freedom does not come from enduring more pain, but from stopping the imprisonment of grief inside your body and ending the habit of forcing yourself to be fine for acceptance. You do not need to carry sorrow for life to prove you were hurt. You are allowed to let it leave gently, with boundaries, and with an adult presence that stays. When grief has an exit, you no longer have to disappear to belong. Life becomes lighter, more honest, and more free.